In 2011, when I moved in with my dad and stepmom, I was overweight and unhealthy. As soon as I moved in...
Sorry. It's the cell phone.
As soon as I moved in, I started eating better and immediately losing weight. After a little while, my stepmom Jen finally convinced me to work out, so she got me Shaun T's Get Real. I did 3 or 4 rounds of that, and then I moved on to Insanity. I did a round of that. And after that, I started again, got a couple weeks in, and then my stepmom ordered T25 for me, and I am almost to the end of month 1.
That's so amazing, Aidan. And how old are you?
I'm 14.
So you were about 12 years old when you got started with eating healthier and exercising. I think it's just amazing that you actually lost weight during this time while you were growing and getting taller. And you are officially the youngest person I've ever known to have ever completed Insanity, which is no easy feat. So how do you feel about yourself now compared to when you started exercising and eating better?
So much better. I can... It's so much easier to do things now than it used to be. I can run farther, faster, all that good stuff. When I first started, I wouldn't even let my little brother see me without a shirt on. But now, almost all the time, I'm walking around.
That's just great. I know that as a teen and a kid, self-esteem and confidence is so important. So what kind of opportunities or possibilities has this experience opened up for you?
I can run around with friends more often, go to the park, bike rides. I can go to the zoo without getting exhausted and sore by the end. And this has even opened a bunch of career choices that had I stayed overweight and unhealthy, I wouldn't have had the option to pursue.
How about girls?
That's just great. I know that you recently created a fan page on Facebook called Team Fitness. Why don't you get out of the light? And that you've been reaching out to others, and that you recently did a project on leadership for school where you interviewed some of the top coaches in Beachbody. Can you tell us about that?
It was great. These coaches were so inspiring and motivating that for a while after that, I don't know exactly how to describe it actually, but it was great. I got to interview people like Richard Neal, Josh Spencer, Liz here. Amy Silverman, Jimmy Hayes Nelson,
Tommy,
and Tommy Migrant. There were lots of others. I think I interviewed around 20 or so people for this project.
That's pretty amazing that you got to talk to the top coaches in the company, and they gave them their time selflessly. So what were some of the things that you took away from that project?
that it's great to go out there and help people, and it's also a great feeling to go out there and be on your own journey and know that there are plenty of other people out there cheering you on, waiting and watching to see where you go after and during your journey. And it's really important to help people if you want people to help you as well.
Awesome. Okay, one last question for you. What motivated you to get started, and who was the biggest influence in helping you get started?
My stepmom, Jen, was the biggest push I had. She's the one who initially got me working out and has been the one pushing me ever since and giving me reasons to stay fit and be healthy.
Thank you so much, Aidan. I just love your story, and I really love this theme of superheroes. You know, for many kids, as they're growing up, their first heroes in their lives are their parents. Their parents are who they look up to. They're their role models. And as an adult, especially if you're a parent, you have an amazing opportunity and responsibility to be a hero, a positive influence, a mentor, and a role model to the next generation and the kids in your life. So go out there and be a hero to someone. You never know just who you might influence. And one last thing, can I ask Aidan's stepmom, Jenny, if she's in the room, to stand up? And can I ask Aidan's dad, Steve, to stand up as well? I just want to recognize you guys because you guys are the real heroes. I know that Steve is active in the military and Jenny homeschools all of their children, including Aidan, and it's because of you guys that the course of Aidan's life has forever changed, just by being a positive influence. And I can't wait to see what the future has in store for him. It's pretty exciting so far. So let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you, Aidan.